And we are live. Welcome back to the watch parties. How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday morning. It's weird saying that because it reminds me of Inception in a little bit. The bass undertones in the back.
I guess
a little bit of Inception, a little bit of like a horror, kind of like Halloween almost, like that John Carpenter movie. But yeah, I'm excited. Loki watch party. First episode comes out in 28 minutes. I can do math. 28 minutes till the first episode. Yeah. I'm ready.
I think it's catchy. I'm ready too. I'm excited to watch a show that I have no personal stake in. It takes a lot of pressure off me.
Oh, I'm excited. Like I was saying to you, it can get draining. The Falcon Winter Soldier could get draining just because there was such high expectation week in, week out, and Bucky and all this. It's like now we're like, there's nothing. Like it's Loki, who I don't have any issues with.
That's a lie. You just lied right through.
No, it's what I mean.
On in front for the people.
I know. Let me rephrase myself. I do not care is what I meant to say. It's like it's Loki. It's like, okay, I think he should stay dead, so maybe there's actually an opportunity for them to win me over here.
Gotcha.
But yeah, if you're in here, definitely hit the like button. Helps out in the algorithm. I have to say that every time. And drop your questions, predictions. We're hanging out so the episode drops. Feel free to send it in a super chat. That feature is available as well. And we got a little Tesseract action going here. Look at that. It's pretty sick, honestly. There's 19 people in here. So thank you all if you're in here. I see we had Stranger Boy. So pumped. Josh from After Credit says the watch parties are back. They're back, baby. I can't wait. It's like it's gonna take a minute to get used to waking up at the crack of dawn again, though.
Yeah, I hate it.
I'm not a fan, if I have to be honest with you.
Here's the thing that's annoying.
I'm going to go off on a rant, but I think we might be on the same page. So you go first.
No, I'm not going off on that, right? On Thursdays, like during the school year, like I don't have classes on Friday. I don't even have classes on Friday during the summer.
Yeah.
So when watch parties are on Thursdays / like technically Friday mornings, I don't have a problem staying up because I don't have anything to do the next day. But yeah. I'm taking summer classes, and today's Wednesday, and I have class at 9:30 in the morning on Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
So I was planning on doing what I normally do on what I did for WandaVision and like staying up for the episode and then going to bed afterwards. But I now have to do what I did for Falcon Winter Soldier and go to bed before the episode and then just stay awake.
Yeah, my rant is like, why does it drop at 3 a.m. here?
It's a separate rant.
It should be like midnight on the East Coast and then 9 p.m. Eastern on the West. Again, I don't understand, but life goes on. We adapt to the times. That's what I'm saying.
It should come out at a normal time for East Coast. We have more major cities.
Yeah, it's crazy. 15 more minutes. Yeah, roughly. If they drop it early, yes. How was visiting the TVA? It was awesome.
It was super fun. It was my idea.
It was.
I had the brilliant idea the other night.
Correct. Posting on my Instagram.
Oh my god, I don't know if any of you guys follow that Charlie boy on TikTok. You guys know what I'm talking about? That one dude that like makes a lot of videos.
Never heard of him actually till today.
I swear to God, I've told you about him. He was there. Like he made a TikTok and he was also there, which freaked me out.
Interesting.
Also annoyed me.
Yeah.
But that's a different story.
Hello, Ellie, Leilani, what's going on? Chris, stop doing Bad Batch watch parties. Yeah, I did, but I'm excited to be back with these. Let's see. Maggie, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Bernie Movie Geek, what's up? Just came by, say enjoy the episode. You too, I hope you enjoyed as well. It's going to be crazy. I'm pretty excited actually because I think it's going to be an actual good TV show, and that sound like I'm bashing on the others. But
plug, if you guys haven't gone and commented on my Instagram post, go do that.
Yeah. Lewis with the super chat saying I'm hyped. Appreciate the support as always, Lewis. We're hyped too. Yeah, I can't wait. And I'm glad to have Cam here. It makes it easier to do the watch parties in the morning as opposed to me kind of just.
Except for how difficult it is to wake me up.
Extremely, yeah.
I'm really, really difficult. Apparently, sometimes I hit you when you try to wake up.
Yeah, it's scary. It's terrifying.
I tell him he can't hold me responsible for what I do when I'm on my
podcast. Hey everyone. Again, let's see. Sam Reno, what's going on? How you doing? Fulcrum28. A lot of familiar faces in here from the other Marvel Watch Parties, which I love to see. I'm glad that we can build this community every week. But I hope every single one of you is doing well. I can't watch the episode live, but I can stick around. Nice. Yeah, well, that's a bummer that you can't watch it live. Arthur, what's going on? How you doing? Always glad to see you. Are you Chris from Filmstocked? I can't wait for that to possibly make a return in a few weeks. That little bit. What a great bit. I just saw Corella, Gwen Stacy get it. I'm sure.
I know what it is.
If I show Chris and tell him to show Cam, she will get mad at me. Oh, interesting. I don't know what that is.
It's an edit of Deja Vu with
Oh, really?
Corella falling and then it transitions into Gwen Stacy.
Interesting. It is good to have Cam back. To quote Tony Stark, "Oh, it's good to be back." You're gonna purchase Loki charms.
I'm gonna try. They come out, I think, today at. I don't want to disclose what time because there's 31 people in here, and you guys could all steal a box from me because they're limited edition. So.
Ooh, I doubt they all live in our city though.
That doesn't mean anything. They're online only.
Oh, they are?
I
didn't know that. Look at my eye going to itching on me. 32 people in here. Thank you if you're all in here. Definitely hit the like button. Helps out with the algorithm, as I say. And drop your predictions as well. That time would be more useful for the West Coast. That's facts.
He went. Yeah, time would be definitely more useful. No, yeah. He went, and I don't know how we missed him. I guess it was a bit been like the afternoon, but it made me angry.
Yeah, I'm glad the MCU Watch Parties are back. We'll probably do an audio test in like 2 minutes, just because it's been a while and we want to make sure everything's golden for when the time comes. Do you think they'll drop it early? I think it'll be right at 3. Because
there's only one way to find out is by opening.
Yeah, and I'm sure people will just tell us. But it'll be.
I hope I'm saying go ahead and open Disney Plus.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Do we get No, we visited a lot of Marvel filming locations yesterday. I made a YouTube video about it.
She did, a rarity.
Crazy times.
A rarity.
So you guys can go watch that if you are bored.
Yeah, feel free and check that out. And the first episode of the Unusual Couple podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Video version on your channel and audio on Spotify. It'll be on Apple Podcasts later. I think it's on like Google Podcasts. I don't think anyone actually uses that, but you can look it up anywhere pretty much. You listen to podcasts, it should be most places. Matthew, what's up? Hafsa, how you doing? How was it like to be in Atlanta? It was pretty cool. Honestly. Silas, let's play. I know that name. That's a pretty familiar name. Hello there. I like the profile picture. Charlotte says, "Hey guys, glad to be back." It's good to be back, honestly. Corella was fire. I loved it.
I loved Corella.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna rewatch it again this morning, just for my background noise.
It's a must. I think it's the best Disney live action, easily.
100%.
Yeah, most unique. Let's see. Hope they drop the episode in a couple minutes early. I do too. They did that with Falcon Winter Soldier a lot. I hope they do that here. We're gonna test the audio real quick, so feel free to like drop your questions and you know the drill. Let's see. I'm gonna put these in. Probably gonna freak out because that's what it always does. Oh, it worked. And then I'm gonna have you plug these in.
Do you get deja vu?
Drop your predictions for the episode, though.
You gonna change the mic back to the
yes. Well, first I'm gonna make sure it's on. So it's on just you right now, so that should be like fine right there. And if I go to this, like right there. And then if I go to, I think it was multi-output device or 2. We'll figure it out. It's one of the 2. We can test it on
Cruella.
This god awful movie.
Why that one?
Why not? Can you hear?
Yeah.
I need to turn mine up personally. So
You can turn mine up while I.
But We'll get back to the chat in a second. Multi-output device. Can you hear?
Mm-hmm.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Turn mine up a little more. AirPods weird. Boom. Boom. Back to multi-output device. We good? Sweet.
Okay.
All right, our headphones are good now. I'll leave them in.
Fix the microphone.
What's wrong with the mic?
When you plug in your AirPods, it changes the microphone to AirPods, remember?
Hello? Yeti, can you guys hear us? Cool. All right, that should be crispy clear then. Yeah. We just fixed the audio. Yeah.
I'm a genius.
Good call. But let's see. How long do you think it'll be? I think it's 51 minutes. They actually announced it on Twitter, I want to say, early. So 51 minutes.
One
yeah.
episode, right?
Yeah, just one today.
Oh gosh. So what's I'm a good singer? I've been joking like singing this whole time.
Were you singing that Deja Vu song?
Yeah.
Thought I heard something. No, I meant like I was kind of like not there, and then I remember
You're
you
not there
like
a lot of the time, but it's okay.
I'm not there.
Ever.
Me.
Yeah.
Wow, we have that on video. Next time I'm talking, you go, huh?
Multiple times today. That's different when I'm on my phone.
It's 2:30 in the morning. That's why. I listen very well normally. Yeah, that's what I thought. I do think we'll see Heimdall for sure, and Thor. I think we'll see Thor. 2012 versions of characters and from a different timeline because it doesn't have as many stakes. You know what I mean?
To answer this question.
Okay.
Actually, really interesting. Actually, a little bit of insider info, tea on stuff. There's this one person who works for Disney that is a cosplayer in the cosplay. Like she's in the cosplay community. I'm not gonna say her name because she likes to keep her job a secret. But that's how a lot of us get like boxes and stuff. Like she's on the marketing team for Disney. So she'll like reach out to creators that she knows and like likes, I guess, for boxes and be like, hey, like, do you want one? Like, do you have any suggestions on who else would be interested in a box? Because we have like X amount of boxes and we need to get them out to people. Because like all of our audiences are obviously like Marvel and Star Wars.
Yeah.
And then we have this one cosplay group chat on Instagram, and she literally just put into it the other day, hey, there's a Loki premiere in LA on this date. So for any of you guys that are like locally in LA, like DM me, email me, let me know, and I'll give you details and I'll get you guys like an invite. And then a couple people like flew out to LA for it, which I think is weird, but yeah.
Good for them. Who cares? It's good for them. Let's see.
But basically 90% of the time. And so because her job is a secret, that's why we're like, thank you, Disney. Thank you, Marvel. Because we can't say thank you to, well, I mean, it is technically Disney Marvel that does send it to us. She just gives them our name.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't say thank you to her because she wants to keep her job a secret. And that's why like people are like, oh, thank you, Disney Plus and at Marvel for having me out, blah, blah, blah. It's like, not exactly.
Yeah. The podcast was so good. It made it fun to do homework. I'm glad you enjoyed it. The reception of it so far has been very, very nice to see. And I'm excited to do more because everyone's like very much enjoying it so far. And it's great to just see all that support. Let's see. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Mm-hmm.
He also says, he's his brother as well.
I have school in 30 minutes, so I can't watch till after. Well, that's a bummer.
Dang.
But enjoy the episode whenever you get to watch it. I'm ready. We're getting there. We're getting close.
Bye,
this one's pretty good. Why did Loki throw a tantrum when he couldn't find his brother while playing hide and seek? Because he's a Thor loser. I see what you did there. Did you hear Soup's moving to LA? Yeah. It's very cool. Lewis says, I got to go, but enjoy the episode. You're both amazing. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Always bringing those in live streams. I really appreciate it, Lewis.
Lewis is the GOAT. He also donates on my live streams when I Twitch. Goated.
Oh, yeah. I haven't listened to the podcast yet, but I will soon.
Unacceptable. Out.
Oh, man, yeah.
Out of the watch party.
Enjoy if you do decide to listen to it. Enjoy.
You don't have an hour to spare on our podcast? How dare you? I'm just kidding. I'm being sarcastic.
Thank you, Angelo. But yeah, any predictions you guys have, feel free to drop them in the chat. If you're
the TikTok I sent you about Loki and how it's about that one unsolved like case of that dude who like stole an airplane.
I remember hearing about that
jumped
like
out of an
back when the
airplane.
first trailer came out. Yeah.
I forgot his name. Hang on, I'll find it because I thought it was really interesting.
But yeah, 25 people in here. Definitely hit the like button. If you're in here, it helps out. Consider subscribing as well. So hit the subscribe button, notification bell, so you don't miss out on future watch parties, reactions, reviews, all that good stuff. All of Cam's stuff should be linked down below. Feel free to check all that out. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this thing. DB Cooper, that's right. Yeah. That's it, right?
Yes. I just want to find the TikTok because the dude explained it really well.
What time is it for everyone? Yeah. Sound off in the chat. What time is it? It's 2:47 where we are. So super early in the morning. Almost ungodly, if you ask me. Like between 2 to 4, it's like, what are we doing? 2 to 5, actually. Like 5, like that's acceptable. But
well, I hate it because it's like I could, if I lived anywhere else in the United States, like I could stay up till 1, I could stay up till 2, but 3 is just like
it's pushing it hard.
Yeah, especially because it's like it's still an hour after you're still awake. You have to watch the whole episode.
Maggie says first few minutes, Owen Wilson will say, "Wow, I hope he does. That'd make my day."
When do you guys think we're gonna see Lady Loki? That person that everyone thinks is Natasha, but it's not.
Not in the first 2 episodes.
Really?
No.
She was at they had a London premiere yesterday, and she was there, and Tom Hiddleston officially introduced her to the MCU. The actress's name is like Sophia something, and he like officially like introduced her.
Oh, nice.
Which excites me because I mean she must be pretty important if she got to go to the premiere.
This is funny. For some reason, I was able to listen to the podcast on Spotify a few days ago, but when I saw your Insta stories, it said it wasn't dropped yet. I actually put it up on Spotify a few days early. I wanted to see if anyone actually listened to it, so it's cool to know that someone did. Because I put it up there to see if Spotify would work, and so I wasn't even going to say anything. But
you deserve a medal.
You do.
Being early.
It's like finding an Easter egg or something.
Okay, this isn't the TikTok I was looking for, but look at me dancing with Tucker.
Aw. It's 11:48. I wish it was 11:48.
Must be nice.
Or 7. You know what even be better is 7:48 in the morning. That way you can get a full night's sleep, wake up at like 7, and do these things. That would be awesome.
Did I not send it to you? I've like scrolled all the way up to May in our convo. I guess I didn't send it to you.
No clue, honestly.
No, but for real though, if this score doesn't play in the show, I will riot because it's my favorite. It's so good.
Hopefully it does.
Maggie's brothers.
Oh, that's funny. That's great. Like Thor and Loki, sibling banter.
It's okay, Maggie. You're still my favorite. No offense, Ian.
Oh man, gotta get some juice. Orange juice, apple juice. What's the best juice? Sound off in chat.
What are you? You're an orange juice person, aren't you?
Big time, but I love apple juice too. It's so good.
I think it depends.
It's misunderstood.
It depends on what food you're eating it with, I think.
Oh, it's out? The episode? Oh, yeah, that's early. 10 minutes. We're going to go ahead and fire that thing up then. So if you're in here, we are about to put on the episode. We'll share screen with a little timer so you guys can watch, especially if you're on the replay. Oh, what just happened there? A little lag.
No, that's not a lag. I just literally just moved the screen.
Oh, okay. It just lag. It looked like it lagged for a second. Jeez. No need to be like that. But yeah, we're about to fire it up, sharing screen and everything. Yeah. And we have to do this stupid thing where it's like, ugh, so annoying. But yeah, we're about to fire it up, share screen. If you're on replay, you can sync up with the timer, or if you're watching live and want to sync up with us. We probably won't be looking at the chat, so if there's any moderators in here, I would appreciate it if you guys take care of those people if there's any spammers. And yeah, let's go ahead and do this thing.
Start the episode.
And we are live.
It's good to be back.
Ooh, right out of the gate. I called it. I told everyone we're going right now. I said we're going to start with him taking the thing. And people were like,
yeah, of course.
Yeah. And some people were like, I don't know. Already better.
Honestly, I agree with Loki. He has a point. He's really annoying.
Cap?
Yeah.
Yeah, punchable.
We were there yesterday. It's so weird to see them focus on Loki's face in shots like this. We were there yesterday.
We were. Yeah, we were, for sure. Do you think we get an intro, or do you think we see exactly where he goes? I think intro. Ooh, did you hear that?
Yeah. Loki! So that means he, like, definitely affected, like, the timeline he was just in, obviously.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I like this music a lot. Big fan. I'm just going to check this and see if it's...
It's always the morally gray characters that are going to have the best intros. Ooh, it's green.
Ooh.
And gold. Love that.
I just thought of that lyric, green and gold fins are taking over the stands. Nick Tompkins even told me he wanted to be a Ram. Oh, are we going to see that little Iron Man homage here?
Yeah.
Little beetle or bug assaults.
Interesting.
I've been falling for 45 minutes instead of 30 this time. What if he said it? You know?
Gobi Desert, Mongolia.
There it is.
Interesting.
Gotta love the little Iron Man nod.
Oh, he still has the thing on his mouth. Where did the Tesseract go? How'd they find him so fast?
Honestly, I don't know. They might have seen it. They might have just been near the landing zone.
He's so dramatic. I hate him.
He's so dramatic.
Do you want me to put closed captions on?
You can if you want. I can hear it fine, though. Do you need them?
No, I can hear it fine.
Okay. Some TVA, I think.
It's a variant.
Oh, wow. He got popped. That's really interesting.
Interesting.
I'd say the score is close to a 10 out of 10 already. I just like the background score.
Reset the timeline.
Oh, wow.
Looks exactly like my Tesseract right now. Whoa. He's so stupid. Me every time you try to touch me? Absolutely not.
Obligatory shirtless scene. Check.
He wasn't just shirtless. He was naked.
Kitty. Yeah. Never mind.
He's definitely said more than that.
Who knows how tiny the words are on those pages, though.
True.
But yes.
That's something you would do.
He's about to hop on an elevator with Owen Wilson, probably.
I like how he's just as confused as we are.
How are we feeling so far?
I don't know.
I think we're about to get a little. That's the clock, isn't it? We're about to get a little intro vid, like Jurassic Park style. Very Jurassic Park. They said multiverse.
So is Captain America a variant?
Who knows?
I would assume he is.
But that's cool because that kind of leads into Multiverse of Madness. They said both the words.
Mm-hmm.
To answer the question about Cap, I have no clue. You would think, though, because he kind of branched off, but he never.
See, here's my question. When he takes the Tesseract, he breaks off the timeline, and then they reset that and dissolve it like we just saw.
Yeah, so now he doesn't have a spot.
What happens to the original timeline? Like, he still disappeared.
I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe. Ooh. Is it too loud for you?
No.
I like this intro. Pretty cool. Very artsy.
So many better fonts they could have gone with. I hate the logo for Loki so much.
Hate.
It's hideous.
Wow. Could be better. I'll admit.
Wilson's in France. 1549. Ah.
Apparently there are people trying to point something out about that picture.
It looks like Mephisto.
Yeah.
Mephisto confirmed. Huh? A stick figure?
The devil?
Hashtag conjuring the devil made me do it.
Oh. Owen Wilson's voice suits me.
I don't trust that kid.
You said his last name.
Mm-hmm. God doesn't bleed. I like that line. I love his voice.
Very soothing, yeah. Him and Owen Wilson in weird ways. Different.
So he knows they traveled in time.
Weird.
T.
Damn. Yeah, because that's like a Doctor Strange drop right
Yeah.
there.
Whoa. You're so right. This is how I would be.
The collar probably took powers away, if I had to
Probably.
guess.
I thought it was pronounced Laufsen.
Wow.
Oh.
Just give me an Owen Wilson show, I'll be fine. Here comes the shot.
Interesting. Show us the TVA. This soundtrack is bopping. Best soundtrack at all 3 shows already.
Best score, yeah, for sure.
That's what I meant.
Same. It's the soundtrack, you know, but like, I was just saying the score. Yeah.
I know. It's how you are. It's fine.
Easily the best score. Not
We were
even
there.
competition.
None of that's CGI, actually. That's all in
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Facts. Flying cars and all. Or little transportation devices.
Burn down.
Is that hitting a nightmare, bro? We were in that elevator.
What was the first Owen Wilson movie you saw?
I don't remember, but
I think
it might have
the only
been one of
I've
those
seen is
Shanghai
Marley and Me.
movies.
That's the only one
He
I
voices
know.
Lightning McQueen in Cars.
Okay, well, yeah, but like, I mean, his face is what I mean. That was funny. I'm already laughing way more than I thought I would, which is good. I didn't think the show was gonna be that funny.
How long have you wanted to do that?
Well, I only am doing it now because
It's right there.
Thank you. I'm only doing it now because I just said something to you and you didn't respond at all because you were trying to hear what they were saying.
Yeah.
I want someone to edit that where the word cat is not in it. 100%. I don't really think you were, actually. Asgard, bitch. Oh, just kidding.
My back. There we go. So much better.
Cap name drop?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Why would you ever want to like rule anything? It's like
Tom Hiddleston's so good. I always love watching shows and finding out like what parts are from trailers.
a bunch of this has been the trailer so far.
Is it bad that I'm seeing a lot of myself in Loki? Are you seeing it too?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about that.
Just like his attitude. Pretty.
Play like a Guardian song in the background. That'd be pretty dope. How do you remember though, buddy? I guess.
Well, that's
you're
where
right,
he
you're
just
right, yeah.
was.
I was like, if they're about to go past that, I'd have been pissed off though. Bam.
So true. Okay, not that part of him. I just mean like his sassiness. Did you say mischievous or mischievous?
Mischievous. I think it's like either or.
Weird.
Oh, so this is...
Oh, already.
yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So
I wonder if
Heimdall's not in the show.
I wonder if he
Smart marketing on Marvel's behalf, honestly.
yeah, very, very irritating of them, but you know, we gotta love them.
Yeah, it's Mr. Cooper.
Yeah. What if they just insert Loki into different historical events, like in a montage? That'd be funny.
Well, that's what I want them to do with. I want them to make it like canon that Bucky Barnes killed JFK.
Oh my. What does he need money for? Just fun, I guess. Like for.
Say it again.
What does he need money for?
Oh, I don't know. I think that Cooper guy story is that he just stole a bunch of money. That's so cute. I love that.
Oh wow. Do you think they're going to show him his future in the timeline we know? I think they will at some point.
I don't know. That's me.
Dramatic.
Yeah. So therapy. The amount of grace he just got on his hands.
Delusions. But you said illusion, I said delusion. Still same thoughts.
I was about to say they are. I do see his point. Like, it is kind of earth-shattering to realize that everything that happens to you, it's not because you did anything.
Mhm.
It's because it's supposed to happen.
Crazy.
I really like Owen Wilson.
Me too. His character is one of my favorites from the show so far.
Okay, so this is the future.
Yeah.
He doesn't know about it.
Yep. He's gonna show him getting his neck crushed by Thanos at some point, maybe.
I hope not.
He needs that realization at some point.
Oh, this is sad. He doesn't even know that she's dead.
Yeah. Damn. He's so good. Acting wise. Damn.
His shoes are funny. That's so sad. Imagine someone telling that to you. So he doesn't get a best version of himself? That's so upsetting. I just know Sophia is freaking out over like the 2 clips of Black Widow that we've seen.
You've asked that a lot.
Dude, like, get it together. You claim to be smart. They're literally leaving him unattended. That's the stupidest thing. What does that mean? Oh, the thing that he was looking at in the first place. Yeah, like, you're stupid.
He's a little pest, isn't he, Owen? I said he is a little pest, isn't he?
A pest.
He's a pest.
Yeah, it is. I agree with him. It's literally her fault. She annoys me. She annoyed me the minute she came on screen only because her voice is like too high for me. Oh, please don't kill him. That's really depressing. I love Casey. Casey is the Jimmy Woo already.
Is the what?
Is the Jimmy Woo of the show.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, don't do it. I thought he was about to just pocket one for later.
No, he should. What, like, is he like, what is he realizing now? like, what's going on? The music is like telling me something that I'm so because normally when characters have realization with this music in the background, we also have the realization, but I don't. Is he like believing everything? I guess.
think yeah, he's like, oh, I'm actually in some weird reality now. He'd been in denial. That's my.
I'm so confused. Oh, is it supposed to be like satire? Nice. Literally. I love the sound of the Tesseract.
It's appealing for sure.
Pick up the Tesseract, dummy. I guess does it not work in the TVA?
Probably not. That's. I guess I don't think any of the Infinity Stones can work in the TVA, but we'll find out.
Weird.
Unless that's how he transported himself back, but I think he had that little gizmo.
Oh, is he gonna watch his own future? No, yeah, he used the button to transport himself. Oh no, I don't want to watch. I don't want to see it again. It's like the saddest thing that happened to his character, arguably. I have watched Dark World in so long, I forgot that was his fault. Oops.
He is in Ragnarok now. He's going to go up to Infinity War, isn't he?
He's so good.
He's a great actor. Do you think he gets to his death or not? Oh.
No.
His acting is so good. So good.
Further proof that every actor that is a side character in the MCU is the better actor. I'll never. Maybe they'll finally confirm if that was an illusion of him or not.
We're about to find out. I mean, I think this is going to just change the future of everything.
Well, no, I think what this is doing is that it's going to show that that's going to help him not want to go back to the original timeline, because she's saying like we want to reset him.
Yeah.
And Owen Wilson clearly wants him for something else.
Yeah.
So he's going to now comply with him.
Yes. He's 1,000% coming back into the current MCU timeline, dude.
Not 1,000, but
not actually no, because we just said he might not want to go back to that. But
this version
can still go to that. Yeah, you're right.
She annoys me. Maybe I'll like her in a while.
Oh, the score! Oh my gosh, that was Tenet-esque. Sorry, got excited there. Very Tenet. Man's about to dip.
He's smart. He's really smart.
Very. Very clever, like a fox. Where's Mobius? I think that's the name. Malin Wilson.
No idea. Probably that right there.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Improvement. Yay! Good job.
Why'd you do it?
Whoa. He answered you.
I know. I knew that he would.
Ah. Let's make it okay. This show uses big words. Looks like he's holding a torch from Minecraft. I always forget that Tom Hiddleston is like a unit because he's skinny. He's like tall as fuck. No, it's about to be over. I want to keep watching.
Me too.
Not over.
This show just got good as hell to me. Like, damn good.
That's crazy.
The score, Game of Thrones-esque right there.
Esque.
Mm-hmm. ESQE. Like, I'll tell you after.
I don't like all these big words.
Oh my gosh.
What is okay? Define anachronistic right now.
Know.
That's what I thought. Is that Loki? Because the shots in the trailer, everyone thought that was Lady Loki.
We're about to find out, aren't we? I mean, like, I'm thinking probably because that's probably the version of Loki that's like doing the killing or whatever, but I don't know.
What'd you say?
Unimportant. We're not going to see who it is. It's a vibe. It's the best score in the
that was
TV show.
Really good. Like the ending made that.
Let's see if there's
good.
any post. No post, or is there?
Doesn't seem like it.
No, there isn't. I'm gonna take these out. I said that could be the other version of Loki they're hunting.
Yeah. No.
Or it could just be someone else, but we don't know.
I would assume it is because what we were told right before we saw that. Oh, Tom Hiddleston's an executive producer of the show.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's awesome. But that was good. Like, to me,
that was really good.
As someone who, let's stop sharing this real quick. Boom. So to me, as someone who like doesn't, we good?
Yeah.
As someone who doesn't really care about Loki too much before this, I think they did a good job of getting everyone for them. I can't speak for everyone, but at least me on board with a show about him.
And I feel like if they got you on board, then they did a pretty
Yeah,
good
like-
because I like Loki. I always have. I've always liked him more than Thor.
Yeah.
It's just
Seeing him see his future is really what did it for me.
first of all,
That was the best acting I've seen from him.
Tom Hiddleston. I think some of the best acting in just like the MCU in general. I think.
Nasty acting. Like, it was so good.
Like I felt the same. Well, not the exact same because I don't have the same like amount of personal interest. But I felt almost almost how I felt watching Bucky cry.
Yeah.
In episode 4.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was really good.
Phenomenal acting. And the score, that I'm not going to shut up about that. The score was so good. And this feels like it took third time's a charm, right? And Loki. I think this is the true like TV show that I've been wanting because it has the ending. So we get to see Loki, right? And we see him figuring out more about himself, and it's very mystical. But then at the very end, they're like, "We need your help solving this crime." So the rest of the show, they're going to be like trying to find the other version of Loki. It has a genuine purpose from the start. They're not just dancing around. Oh, what is going on here? Like after the first episode of WandaVision, it was a sitcom. We were like, "What's this?" Even at the first episode of Falcon Winter Soldier, we weren't 100% sure about where it was going. We know exactly where the show's going.
Here's the thing. WandaVision pacing, garbage. We didn't
terrible pacing.
Even like we've seen the show. It's been months. We're still not even 100% sure what was going on in the show.
Yeah,
I don't even know if the writers were 100% sure what was going on.
Probably
in the show.
not.
The Falcon Winter Soldier. I think the pacing was pretty good. Pretty good. Everything about Falcon Winter Soldier was great except for the fact that they had to struggle. I think that like they had to balance 2 main characters.
Yeah.
So I think Loki
and the villains weren't very. I mean, like.
Well, yeah.
The Flag Smashers were so pointless. Yeah.
Loki is going to have good pacing. I can already tell by this episode.
It already did have good pacing. This first episode. Yeah. Perfect.
That's what I just said.
You said it's going to have good pacing.
And then I said I can already tell by this first episode. And then they only have 1 main character. I guess like, Owen Wilson I guess is a main character, but you know what I mean? Like it's only Loki.
Yeah. Yes, let us know what you thought of it in the chat. That was great. I honestly, Glorious, so good. I agree. Like, I was worried about all the hype because everyone hypes up everything on MCU when they see it earlier. No matter how, it could literally be the worst thing ever. Everyone would be like, best thing Marvel's ever done. That's what everyone on Twitter always says when they see something early. But the hype is real, I think. The score was phenomenal. And then just learning more about the TVA and especially the way they can just erase people's timelines. The fact that Infinity Stones don't even have any power in the TVA, wild.
It's an interesting thing to like.
I agree that it's the best first episode of the 3. And it's not even close.
I laughed way more than I thought I would. When going into the show, the one concern I had was that I didn't know how many times I was going to laugh, especially because the scenes that they had showed us, like the one where he was talking to like Owen Wilson, and kind of towards the beginning where he was like, "It's absurd," blah blah blah.
Yeah.
When they released that clip, I was like, "Oh, like I kind of forgot like how Avengers Loki is. Like he's like funny, but he's also like really irritating." No, he was like, I laughed a lot this episode.
Yeah, I mean, it was also just cool to see. Yes, it was funny, but it was cool to see like all the Avengers too. Like, I know that we've already seen that shot before, but it already beats the other freaking shows for that alone. I love seeing like a Tony shot, hearing the line Thor delivers 2 right when Loki leaves, right as the like MCU title card comes up. It just hit different. 1 to 10 rating. I can't really give it one right now, but like at least an 8.
Yeah.
Probably like 8.5.
Yeah, 8.59ish.
Yeah, it felt different than what we saw in the trailers. I was worried at first, in like the first 10 minutes. I was like, oh, is this just going to be straight up the first trailer? And then it kind of like when it started to show us when Owen Wilson started showing Loki his past and all of that, and like especially the scene with his mother, that hit different. That added to the emotions, raised the stakes, and the fact that Loki even had a scene where he's like, I did do this because like it creates fear, and he feels like he has to kill and be this evil person. You know what I mean?
Sorry, I just had a eureka moment. Keep going.
What was your moment? You can't just do that and not say anything.
Sorry. So Owen Wilson just said the variant we're trying to find is you. It's not Loki. It's Lady Loki. Because Lady Loki is just Loki from a different time.
Yeah. It could be a scroll.
No, it's gonna be Lady Loki because Lady Loki in the universe, Lady Loki is a different universe version of Loki.
Interesting. Yeah, the hooded figure can't be like Tom Hiddleston's. It doesn't make sense, you know.
No, yeah, it's
Now
like
that I
Loki.
think about that, yeah, it's
I don't know if that was the thing
different.
that
It's
everyone
different than the marketing sucked for this show. I'm sorry, it was really bad.
The advertising
Terrible.
was god awful.
Yeah, pretty bad.
They just didn't advertise enough at all. I think they. I feel like in the past few weeks they focused a bit too much on Black Widow.
Every Marvel show so far, all three of them, I get it. They're the MCU. Everyone's going to tune in anyway. They have failed to give us any plot in a single MCU thing. And like, I know that's the case with trailers a lot nowadays, but I think that you might be able to sell people more and get them a little more hype if you reveal a little of what the plot truly is. That's just my 2 cents, though. Again, people are going to go see this anyway. Go watch this. It's Loki. It's the MCU. That's all these characters you've already known. That's just the case. But yeah, it was better than I expected. I agree. I'm actually agreeing. Like, I was nervous, and like the hype was real. It lived up to the hype to me. Best episode so far of the Marvel shows.
I do agree, and it hurts me to say. I was talking to Sam the other day, and I was like, I hope this show is bad, but it's not.
Yeah, it's great. I think 1549. I honestly just think
if I see one person make a theory video about the significance of the years, I'm gonna shoot
well,
myself.
I think I mean, there could be like historical events from those years. You know what I mean?
Besides that, I mean like reading into it in terms of like.
I don't think anyone would do that. And the devil thing, honestly, I think that was more of a Horns reference to me.
I think
don't you think like when she pointed at the thing was like the devil? If people want to dive into that, it's like the Horns, maybe, you know, but it's or like it was an evil act, but it's not going to be that nightmare. I don't think it's going to be the nightmare character or like Mephisto.
No, if everything that Owen Wilson has been hunting down, like all the Minutemen, like the squads, the units being killed.
Yeah.
If that's all Loki, if it's all the same person that he's been hunting, he just revealed to us that it's Loki.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Yeah.
This is facts. I agree. I actually agree. It's like we don't need to even tell you anything about the plot. You're just gonna come in, and I'm like, you still have to do the work. Like you got to get a good trailer. Like what's the last for a TV show? I'm trying to think of what the best trailer is.
I can make better trailers. That's
the trailer game for the MCU isn't as poppin' as it should be.
That's literally my goal. That's why like I want to. If you guys watch my YouTube videos, you know I like to make trailers. I don't, not to brag, I think I make pretty decent trailers for someone with no like real video education and like using clips that I get off the internet, right? And using audio I get off the internet. Imagine what I could do if like Marvel just gave me the footage.
Yeah. It'd be crazy. Could Toby and Andrew be variations? I think that we're gonna find out. I think this will play into Multiverse of Madness, but I think that I don't know. I can't really answer that. I think that it's gonna be like they're gonna get snatched from their own timeline.
But wouldn't that make them variants though?
I guess by definition, yeah.
Because I asked this earlier in the watch party, but like, isn't Cap technically a variant? Because he did change the timeline. He went into a different timeline.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they haven't gone and taken him and reset the timeline.
Maybe they did. We haven't seen him.
Chris Evans cameo in Loki? Maybe.
Marvel needs to hire Cam.
I agree. Is that Sophia as in my Sophia, or is it a different Sophia?
Let's see. That was great for sure. Yeah. I think Cap. I don't think he's gonna really play into too much though. We're just kind of
I doubt
talking.
he'll be in it.
I don't think that we'll see him ever again in the MCU. He wasn't even in the Falcon Winter Soldier, so if he's not in that, I don't think he'll be in anything really.
Even though apparently he was supposed to be, which I don't believe. They're like he was supposed to be in Yelena was supposed to be in it. I don't believe it. Go and click on Arthur's message. No, yeah. The one thing I do like about Marvel trailers is that they're good at showing us a lot without showing us anything. Like for movies and stuff. My biggest pet peeve is when people are like, "Oh, like I'm sick of seeing like Black Widow footage. Like we're gonna see the whole movie before it's even out." I'm like, if you were to compile all the footage you have, we have maybe like 5 minutes of the movie. We haven't seen anything about Mason. We haven't seen anything about the people that are in charge of Taskmaster. We don't even know the plot of the movie. We've barely even seen her mom, which by the way, super sus. That we haven't seen You know, the mom. Like, I think the only scenes we see her and are at, like, the dinner table.
Yeah, we've barely even seen
and she
Red Guardian, you know?
She also doesn't have her own Funko Pop, which is really sus.
Yeah.
Really sus. But I digress. You have, like, if you compile the footage, you see maybe 5 minutes of the whole movie. So I hate when people are like, we've seen too much footage. I'm like, no, Marvel is showing you a lot without showing you anything, and that's what Marvel's good at. That doesn't always necessarily mean a great trailer, but because, like, think about the Batman trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel would never put something like I Am Vengeance in the trailer, I don't think.
It's not even that big of a line. I mean, it's just...
I don't know anything about DC. I was just trying to give an example.
You're good. Let's see. Don't think Cap's a variant. He had always been with Peggy because there are 2 Steves in Thailand. I don't know. I don't even like to talk about that because it doesn't make sense to me.
That's not confirmed.
Mephisto. I think Marvel, like, officially, like, shot down that.
Oh,
but, like,
click on Arthur's though. I think I know what you're trying to say, Sabrina. But there's a confusion between the Russo brothers and, like, the writers of Endgame, where whether or not Cap going back created a new timeline, or he, like, was somehow in the timeline of the MCU and he was Peggy's husband the whole time, which makes no sense. And I think it's the first one. He created an alternate timeline. And I like to think that, so that way Peggy also gets to live out the life that she lived out the whole time. And then she also gets one with Steve. But I digress. What Arthur is saying makes sense. And also now is a great argument that I can use to people who don't like Steve's ending. Because I can be like, well, according to the TVA, according to the Loki show, he was supposed to be there. That was supposed to happen. That's why they didn't reset him.
Yeah.
Because the 3 TVA people, like, were like, this is supposed to happen.
Yeah. I've never, like, overanalyzed Steve's ending. I just kind of watched the movie. Like, I just don't think about it that much.
I don't think you ever have to come into contact with somebody that hates it.
It's just like, I just watched the movie and I was like, okay, yeah. If I dive into it, could it get tricky? Yeah.
People still hate it. Like, people still hate him for leaving Bucky. I'm like, y'all gotta move on.
This week's going to be amazing. Bad Batch, Loki, and Black Widow in the same week. I can't wait for that. And I think we'll both be in Cali, or I'll be in Cali.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. Black Widow is going to be between Civil War and, like, it's after Civil War and
before Infinity War.
Yes, that's what I can. The only issue is how I came back to mess the OG. I don't think he messed up. I don't know if he messed up the OG MCU timeline. I think that he just went off on, like, his own one of those little branches, you know?
Yeah, he didn't mess up the original timeline at all. He just made his own.
Yeah. The score was fire.
But I think the only thing is that it's a plot hole how he got back, how old Cap got back.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely think it's literally just a plot hole.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he was in that universe the whole time as old Steve.
Yeah, but I think that's pretty much it. I mean, like, unless you want to keep going, we can. But
we can keep going.
Okay.
It's not like, I mean, I'm good to keep talking. I want to bring the conversation back to Loki. I feel like we barely even talked about it.
Yeah, I mean, we have to film a video about it, so I was thinking we could save most of our thoughts for that.
Okay.
But we can keep going if you want.
You know what Leilani said? There's going to be so much Mephisto talk after this episode.
Yeah.
Everyone be prepared.
I hope Marvel never puts him in the MCU at this point. You know?
And also, there's definitely going to be
self-aware.
There's going to be people talking about Nightmare. Do you think people are going to be theorizing the crap out of this? Arguably, there was more stuff to theorize, like, off of in this episode than there ever was in WandaVision. So I wonder if people are going to go as hard on it.
Yeah. I think people are burnt out on theories for the most part. I mean,
I know Soups will
playful theories is a thing, but, like, hardcore was WandaVision because we didn't know, and now we know, and we're not going to go too hard, I don't think. But I'll still theorize. Like, I've theorized with everything. And people who are so anti-theory, I'm just like, get over yourself. Like, people have been doing it for the longest time. It's not going to ruin it just because someone makes a theory.
Like, Soups' comments annoy me so much.
Like what?
Like, have you ever read his comments?
Oh, his comment section?
Yeah.
Oh. The way you said it, I was like, what comments did he make?
Yeah. No. I'm saying, like, his comment section. Have you ever read them?
No, I don't even want to, though. Yeah.
It's like Mephisto.
Yeah.
If I was him, I would block the word Fisto.
Yeah.
Mephisto.
1858 is in Oklahoma, but it didn't become a state till, like, 1907. Yeah.
Maybe it just means, like, the location. I don't know.
I don't know. I also loved this. Big fan. Yeah, I agree. Let's see. Absolutely, yeah. Enough of the Mephisto talk, please. Like, we got to get it. I hope that it just moves on. Honestly,
They're never gonna move on, which is annoying.
did you smile when he saw Thor? And like his flashback that was a sweet moment, and that was great acting by
that was a
Hiddleston.
great scene.
The TVA said the Avengers did what they were supposed to do, so technically Cap did what he was meant to do. So I honestly don't think he's a variant. Yeah, fair. Get ready for Eric Voss's Mephisto theory. Is that someone I'm supposed to know? I don't know who that is.
I have no idea who that is.
Maggie says I'm going to bed. Thank you guys for the stream. Looking forward to the next podcast episode. Thank you for your support. We should be recording that maybe this weekend, hopefully.
Yeah.
And that will be up next week maybe we'll just do it on Tuesdays since like the day before Loki. We can drop it on Tuesdays.
We can.
Yeah.
What days do you guys think is better to drop a podcast, Monday or Tuesdays?
Yeah.
We did it Tuesday this week, but originally we were thinking about doing it on Mondays.
Let us know. I know it should be on Apple Podcast eventually. But let us know if you watch the podcast or listened. Did you watch on YouTube, listen on Spotify? Which one do you prefer? And they're going to be on both forever, so it's fine. I'm just curious. But Tom Hiddleston's acting, flashback scenes, some of the best acting we've seen in a while. And I think that, I don't know how he could top that. I mean, it's going to be crazy moments, I guess, where he could top that in this show. Because that was just no words, just the freaking face.
He's so good. First of all, I love Tom Hiddleston's voice as Loki. Love it. It's like butter on fresh bread.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah.
And I like Owen Wilson's voice too. He's like caramel, you know?
Yes.
I know those two things don't go together, but
no, Owen Wilson, I love his character, and them two, seeing them as a duo.
Great dynamic.
I'm gonna have to remake my MCU duos video because I feel like they're gonna be up there for me.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. This show, I'm sorry, Cam, I have to say this. This show, to me, I'm able to enjoy more because there is a removed pressure of feeling like I have to like everything about the Falcon and Winter Soldier, or because I was literally scared to speak out against it during its runtime.
Why? Are you scared?
Not scared.
To know your real opinion.
No, not scared. It's just like
What did you really think of the Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I liked it.
I know you don't like the Flag Smashers. I don't like them either.
Lame, terrible villains actually, but I like the Falcon and Winter Soldier. I just don't think it's like amazing. Does that make sense? It's like middle of the road MCU. It's like I'm looking at the MCU movies. Falcon and Winter Soldier is probably like in the Doctor Strange category. You know, it's like not top 10 at all for me.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but like, it's not that I was scared. It's like I didn't want to have conversations about it because it would just exhaust me. About you know how you get about Bucky.
I know.
And so I just I just want to avoid that completely. That's a fact. Monday gives me time before the watch party. That's fair. Either is cool. I'll be rocking YouTube and Spotify. You guys are my fave channel. Well, I appreciate that. That really, hearing stuff like that makes me want to keep making videos. It's very, very kind. So thank you. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll put up a poll Monday or Tuesday on Instagram. So follow us on Insta. Her links are down below. Mine are down below. Film Stock, Cameron Silas. Check out the Unusual Couple podcast episode 1 on Cam's YouTube channel. And the audio on Spotify, you can look up the Unusual Couple podcast and it should show up there. But I think that's pretty much going to do it for this live stream. We're at the hour 24 mark. There's 22 of you in here. If you're in here, definitely hit the like button. If you haven't, subscribe so you don't miss out on future live watch parties and reviews. We're going to have a review of Loki spoiler filled very soon. You don't want to miss out on that. So hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Head over to Cam's channel, subscribe there. But that's going to do it for this stream, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed this. It's been a while since I felt this good about a show after the first episode. I actually really want to see the next one.
I know, I'm really mad.
I feel fulfilled, but I want more. They gave us so much though, so I can't wait to dive into it and digest it all. Again, links are all down below. But yeah, thank you all for watching. We'll be back next week, episode 2, and stay tuned for that episode 1 spoiler review. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.